Hi everyone, is my camera good? Yes, my camera's good. Hi, how are you all? What are you doing? What's happening? What's going on? It's Trooper After Dark. Hi everybody, it is I, Trooper SJP. How are you? What are you doing? It is hi Scabinak, or Levi, as the case may be. Also Jer, hi. So this is my 10 p.m. slot. I do not normally stream at 10 p.m. on Thursdays, as you well know. Trying to be at two places. Rissa, which two places? And are they exciting? These are the questions I have. So the question is, why am I streaming at 10? I'm streaming at 10 because I'm in a 6-part show, A State of Affairs, which is a Good Society RPG, over at Table Story, and that runs at 6 p.m. on Thursdays, and we just had our very first episode. So I moved my regular Thursday stream from 6 to 10 so that I could play the show, grab some food, change out of my clothing into something less 19th century, and then be ready to play. The Foxhole and Mark's Blades in the Dark game. Is that, Rissa, is that through Zoom? Are you Zooming that game? Also, how are you feeling about Blades in the Dark? I have played Scum and Villainy, which is like Blades in the Dark, but in outer space rather than, you know, in a heist game in a place. I liked Scum and Villainy, but our GM ran it much looser than the game structure itself actually is. So I'm curious, and from what I've seen of Blades in the Dark, I don't know. The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and fo. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fine, a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. And bar going, and bar going, and bar going, bo bum bar going, banana fana fo from bar going, fee fi mo mum bar going, I'm bar going, Thank you for that 13-month resub and bar Garwin. Thank you so much. Hey everybody. Discord and Obsidian Portal. Interesting. Rissa says, have missed too many games to form an opinion so far at work, ugh. But this is vacation week, so yay. Thank you. I'm trying, you know, I've got my phone in my pocket and I don't need that here. Yeah, you know, I have provisional thoughts about Blades in the Dark, but what I really want to do is try running Band of Blades, which should be over there, which is a military game. I think it's a fantasy military game, but it's also using the Blades in the Dark, Forged in the Dark, and I'm wondering if that's interesting. Hey Pastel Blue, how are you? What up? So yeah, I'm pondering, because the thing about it has a really rigid break between in mission and not in mission, and sometimes I like that, sometimes I don't. You know what I mean? It depends on how it's implemented. So I'm just kind of interested in a little bit more information on how it works out. Because, but Band of Blades looks really cool because it looks like it sort of works within its structure, but I really need to see. Hey, Cyclonus, also Pastel Bleu, and Crit Twitch, everybody. Hey, Crit Twitch. Yeah, so I'm really, I'm interested in your thoughts. Before I got here, I happened to see a trailer for Crusader Kings 3, the grand strategy game where you are sort of controlling a dynasty. And it was making me think about RPGs. And it was making me think about old school D&D of the gamist variety that people like to sort of crap on a little bit. And I was thinking about how, well, again, not my preferred cup of tea. I feel like a game like Crusader Kings, like, I think there are people who who are plotters. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not into like deep RP, like being inside their character or whatever, but they're excited about plotting. They want to solve puzzles and they want to work out, you know, like in Crusader Kings, how to get that one child to go and like have a good dynasty, and then they move on to the next child in that dynasty. Like, they're not as invested in each individual character, but in these other larger things. And I think that's super valid, and I think that it should be good for there to be spaces for that. The name game, come on everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Cyclonus, 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 Bubiclonus, banana, fanner, fo, fi, clonus, fee, fo, fi, my clonus. Cyclonus. Cyclonus, thank you for that resub. Thank you very much. That is awesome. I have Crusader Kings on my Steam, and I got, you know, the thing is, I've got it as well, and I've played it, and then they're just games that never end, and that's always a little bit hard for me sometimes. Yeah. If the players in Gym want to play a game as campaign, they should go for it. Totally. And I think it can be really fun. I think if you do it well, like, I think a really good gamist game where the puzzles are really good and the players are really into it and the GM's really into it, everybody's really excited about like how to get through the tomb of whatnot and the who and what's. I think that's like great. Like, yay. You know what I mean? Like, good on it. Woo. Jer says, Band of Blades looks like the out of mission section is a strategic layer where you're playing a council and the mission zooms into individual fighters. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds fun. You have the nicest singing voice of any Wandersong streamer I've seen so far. Thank you, Pastel. You should have seen us for Dominique Pamplemousse, which was a weird game, but I think there's a sequel, which we probably will play. Probably. Cyclonus loves Paradox games. I actually really enjoy them as well. And Bar Garwin says, I love me a good game as campaign as long as I know it's a game. Yeah, you know, actually, I think it's really interesting because I would say I'm probably the same way. In the sense, I think it's difficult, and I think about this sort of psychoanalysis, do a little bit of psychoanalysis. When I was younger, it was difficult because there were not other options, and so I was always playing in gamist games, and there weren't other options, and I was frustrated, and I was not enjoying myself. But now that there are other options, where it becomes a choice to play a gamist game, I think in those contexts I can enjoy it a lot more, because now I'm like, oh, that's what this is, cool, let me go and play that. Oh, I want to play something different, like Good Society, let me do that, right? And so I think that there's something, I think that having choice makes it more enjoyable. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, if it is my choice to do it, then it is something that I can actually make I can make an active positive choice to do that thing rather than that being a default and having no other choice. And I think as long as I have a choice, then all of a sudden my relationship to that will be really different. If it's like, hey, do you want to play a super dungeon crawl game where we go in there and it'll be like really hard and you're gonna have to use all of your wits to get through it, then I'd be like, oh yeah, that sounds fun, let me do it, right? And but I know it, and then I can have fun doing it, because then I can then do something different on a different time. Jared's like, no, only gamist games. No, Uh, that's all. It's like, what should I have for dinner? How about that thing mom always made? And like, sometimes you want that, but then sometimes maybe you want something different. Yeah. So anyway, I just was basically, I don't know. I've been feeling a little discomfort at people being kind of mean to gamist games, even if they're not my most favorite ever. I don't like when people are like, I only play games that are made out of gold or whatever. You know what I mean. You know, like you want there to be, as Jer says, diversity in game styles means diverse tables. Unacceptable. Jer. Right, but and I just feel like I want it to be okay to like different styles. That's really all I want. That's it. I just came out of the first episode of A State of Affairs, a Good Society game that we're playing over on Table Story with Random Tuesday Gymming, and I had a great time. I'm playing Lord Cuthbert Ashby, who is the younger brother of Lady Florence Ashby, and Lady Florence is the good daughter, and I am the wastrel son who's just far too scandalous and who's come in from Italy to cause all sorts of trouble. And it's interesting because I'm really excited about the fact that this is going to be a 6-episode game rather than 4 or less, because I really feel like the longer, I think that the Good Society game is going to feel very different because we have 6 episodes. Because rather than trying to drive towards our desire immediately, like we have more time to let things develop and things can happen more organically. And I think that's really great because I think that there's I think the pacing is different when you have more episodes, right? Like you can have a slow burn, you can move through things in slightly different ways, and I'm really excited. Also, I love the cast. I saw your Captain's Table episodes the other day. I was super impressed. Oh, thank you. I had a great time. It was 2 episodes of madness. It was great. And I'm just really excited to see what it's like to do it like with sort of more time. Pastel says, okay, I'm so really proud of Wandersong right now. There were 5+ people playing at the same time today. Normally only 2 or 3 people stream at the same time. Here's a play. Oh, by the way, we're going to just put up the game as we're here. Good Society is really fun. I really enjoy the fact that it is doing really different kinds of mechanics and different ways of going about it. And it's diceless, of course, so there's no chance, but there are mechanics. And that's what I think, it's not just... yeah, there are mechanics that are there, right? So, for example, if I wanted to beat up your character, I'm going to have to get your character's consent, and we decide how we want to do that. But there are, I don't know how I feel about it. So here's the thing, Embargo. It's not actually crunchless. It has quite a bit of crunch. That's the thing about it. It doesn't have dice, but it does have crunch. It's not like a hyper heavy crunch game, but no worries, Rissa. But it isn't actually crunchless. There are a number of different mechanics dealing with resolution tokens, resolve tokens, monologue tokens, reputation tags, positive and negative, reputation conditions, and how you deal with them. Rumors and scandals also actually crunch as well, and how you deal with them. There's also the desire mechanic. There are additional mechanics around internal desires, so internal conflicts, which I don't know if we're using the internal conflict rules yet, because I think only quite a few of the players haven't played it before. So there's internal desires, there's sort of internal conflicts, there's desire switching mechanics, there are mechanics for, and then if you get into the expansions, there are mechanics for magic and dueling and factions. And so it's actually what's interesting is that it isn't, I mean, it's not crunchless is what I would say. And I think that sometimes people equate diceless with crunchless, but that's not the same thing. I would say, for example, a good society has a lot more rules to it than something like a lot more crunch to it than something like Roll for Shoes or Honey Heist. I mean, some of those games, right? You can have the entire rule system on one page, and Good Society is like 265 pages, right? So like this game is like 265 pages of a rule book. There we go. So I would not call it crunchless. That's what, yeah. And I think that's interesting. Like, I think that's actually a very interesting thing to think about. Oh yeah, you're like, I felt like crunch the scandals. Oh yes. And we will all get to breathe them a little bit more. Reluctant says, it's so funny. I bought the game 2 weeks before it was announced on Table Story. I've been watching many BBC documentaries on the Regency. Oh, you know what one of my favorite one is, by the way? One that it's a reality show. It's a British reality show. It was only one season. I recommend it if you can find it. It's called Regency House Party. Oh yeah, you should do, Jer. It's called Regency House Party. And the BBC, I think it's the BBC, it might have been like Sky One anyway, British television, I think it was BBC. They have these, a series of reality shows that are only one series long, like, 4 to 8 episodes, whatever, where people live in a house as if it were some time period. Like they have like 1940s house, and they had like blah 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 house and blah 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 house, and the people live in this house as if it were this one time period. They don't get any money. It's just you live in the house and you kind of basically try to live like it was that time period. It's actually quite educational in its own way. And the Regency House one was so good. It was really, Reluctant, you saw it? Yeah, it's really good, right? That's a great one. I think it's like 4 or 8 episodes. It's not very long. It might be 8 episodes. Anyway, it's really good because what's so fascinating about it is that you have all of these people who are super excited about like Jane Austen. They're like, oh, we're going to do a Regency thing. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be just like the Regency. It's going to be so great because I love Pride and Prejudice or whatever. And they get there and they start living their life as if it's a Regency. And then they find out that that's not nearly as fun as they thought it would be. Because, they don't have electricity. And also, yes, Jer, welcome in. Like, they don't have electricity. They don't have modern conveniences like tampons or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And they're having to sort of live really like you didn't have a lot of stuff in the 18 teens, and dealing with what it meant to have those, and like it might seem romantic, but then when you're on a country estate and if you're a woman, you don't have a lot to do, and like it was Jared's like, I don't know, fun for us dudes, and it was so interesting to sort of think about the really interesting politics, and they did not shy away from race in the Regency, from gender in the Regency. It was very, very cool. I was very impressed, and I thought if more reality shows could be like this, I would watch more reality shows. And I thought that was really interesting how they justify fox hunts. Well, I know that in the UK, fox hunts have been controversial, but I don't think they've made them illegal. Although I don't think they actually did fox hunting, because I think that you have to be very skilled to be a fox hunter. You have to be a skilled writer. Like I don't think you can just have random randos just do fox hunting. Like I don't think you'd have random randos also just do polo. Do you know what I mean? I imagine that like I don't think I have, like, whether or not, whatever my feelings are ethically, I certainly also do not have the skills to be to go on a fox hunt. Like I think that's actually really hard. Fun fact, I actually live in a house built in 1788. Do you really? You know what's so interesting about houses from the before times, i.e. before World War II, is that they are really, they're much smaller, and they have no closet space because people didn't have as much stuff as we do now. And I think that's, I think it's good and interesting to think about the ways in which, like, people didn't have that many sets of clothes. We have a lot more stuff now. Back then, they had just a couple of outfits that they would wear, and you can see it in how small the people's closets are. Ooh, my goodness. And and so, like, I think that's really fascinating just to think about the differences in privacy, life. Like, I think all that is fascinating. And the mindsets that go with it. I mean, well, ready to go? Yes. So this is Wandersong, which was one of the nominees for the Independent Games Festival's Excellence in Narrative, and we have finished like 2 areas, I suppose. Maybe. Well, so long, kiddo. This doesn't mean the end of the band, though, does it? I hope not. Oh. Act 3. Ooh. I wonder if this is a 3 or a 5 actor. Voyage of the Lady Arabica. Ooh. Not to mention the differences in music and the changes that makes to people's whole cultures and thought processes. Oh, totally. And how we think about it, what music is for. I mean, there's so much. Oh, so interesting. Pastel says, this act's where things get really good. Not going to spoil, though, because that's illegal, especially for this act onward. Oh, there's something next. Oh, thank you. That's right. It is actually illegal. It's in the law books. People said. Let's see what Miriam has to say. Wow, a real pirate ship. Is this going to go for the entire trip? It might. Pirates are really cool, Miriam. Do you think Manny and Viola and Ash are doing okay? Who's that? Your band? We just left. I'm sure they're fine. Want to play a game like I Spy? No. Why don't you, like, explore the ship or something? Fine. Fine. Hey, it's our captain. Welcome aboard the Lady Arabica, matey. Yeah, this is so cool. Where are we going? Tatango Island Town. Are there more pirates there? Aye. You really like pirates, eh? They're pretty neat. Want to be a helpful part of our crew? How? Fetch me a coffee. Oh. Ha, okay. Whee! I'm gonna see if there actually is a coffee, because there may not be. Yeah, so I think it's really, I'm really interested in sort of thinking about the different ways we can think about crunch. And, let's see. What? Not wearing a smoking jacket in the formal library tonight? No. I got that smoking jacket as a Christmas present because somebody loves me and understands my life. And I think that also, hello, Coldrake. And I just feel like that smoking jacket is just perfect. I feel like it's perfect. Much more buttoned up and exciting. And I'm about it. I am about it. That is all. That's it. Because it's just like, it's this sort of level of like, I kind of think bring back older fashion. I think 500, those are rookie numbers. Yeah, I just was getting like, just a little, just some beans. I think my character has that, my character can be so irreverent because they have money. Right, because here's the thing. Middle-class people could not flout society's expectations because they were middle class, and therefore their position is very and that's who Jane Austen was writing about the middle classes, really upper middle classes, but like if you're really rich you can do what you want, and if you're really poor you can do what you want. If you're in the middle, like your position is unstable, and so then everything gets really weird. Bring back smoking jackets and tailcoats. I want more tailcoats. Kids these days don't know about wearing suits. Middle class was a tightrope ride because you were hoping to go up, but you could easily fall down, right? And that was Oh, hey, if you'll excuse me, there's a spider on my wall and I'm gonna kill it. Hold on. Give me a second, there's a spider. One moment. Give me a second. All right. Killing a spider. Okay. Whew. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm back. I don't have my earphones on though, but you'll have to excuse me for that little break. I had to go and murder a spider. That's just what happened. I was just like, when you're here and you're like, I'm here with chat. We're gonna play a game. And I was like, oh, there's a spider. And I just noticed it. Coldrick says, I got a tailcoat for a con that may or may not happen. Oh, I'm excited for cons to come back. Jer says, if you're really rich, you're just eccentric. Cuthbert does hunt spiders. On Instagram, there's a guy who wears Regency clothes all the time. Prince at Taylor, I think. Oh, I saw a little story about a guy in London who wears Regency clothes all the time, handmade, that he makes himself. And I was like, good on you. An uninvited creature in her domain, off with its head, or any form of capital punishment. That's it. No. When they had money and titles, they felt that money would pave over any bumps that their personalities might incur, and it often was true. The deed is done. The days when, I'm sorry that I had to go and murder a spider in your presence, but it was not a small spider, and I was not going to have it around. It just didn't need to be here. Do you know what I mean? Didn't need to be here. But why would you murder a spider, you heartless monster? It doesn't, I think spiders are great. They just don't need to be in where I'm living. That's all. I sew, but not anything well enough to consider for daily wear. I should learn how to sew, really. That would be amazing. Scabby says, I don't mind spiders, but I mind seeing a spider and not seeing where it went. I don't like that either. Toad kicks down the door. Well, come in, Toad. Spiders need, yeah, right? I feel like there's a domain for spiders, and they can be there, and then I will be here, and we don't need to hang out with each other. They're fine over in their places, and I'm fine in my places, and I will not be in their places. They should not be in my places. We should have an understanding. I was bored, and I was like, oh yeah, Trooper's on late. Woohoo! Yeah, because, I leave spiders. Yeah, if there's spiders in my basement, that you can have that place, and I won't be there. A spider can be in any room in my house, not my bedroom. We're having a whole spider conversation. Well, if it isn't the bard of 500 beans, I hope you realize you're never getting those beans. That's okay. I didn't really want them. I also still have no money. Right. I'm sort of the public face of the crew. Sell the beans, make the deals. I'm good at it because I'm so cute. Well, anyway, welcome aboard or something. And stay out of the cargo. You want coffee? You can talk to Lou in the mess hall. Being a pirate isn't all fun and games. We've got a serious business enterprise here. People pay top dollar for coffee beans, Fun fact, you can throw the coffee by singing. Huh. I don't want to... Toad does not want to explain why they're afeared of spiders, and I am concerned that that is not a fun story, that it is a bad story. that is a story that will make me sad or disturbed. Those are... Hello, all the people. Oh! This is kind of a big ship, don't you think? Like, it's a big ship. That's all. So the first episode is in the can. How do you enjoy episode 1? I really enjoyed it. I'm just also singing. I love the cast. I thought they were really fun. I think we're gonna have a really good time. I'm brown recluse with general. No. Toad. Brown recluses, if I remember correctly. The word necrosis is involved with brown recluses, I believe. So I say no. Let's just talk about how the bard walks up and down stairs at a 45-degree angle. Yeah. I mean, the bard has amazing balance skills, apparently. Why? I don't know. Cuthbert is a bit of a... He's a bit of... I would say, rather than a scoundrel, I think he's a rake, is what I think. There's a... We kick it off. It starts off at an engagement party, and it gets... wild. Lost a bit of the back. I do not like the word necrosis. The bard has amazing balance skills because they're an immortal, non-binary Disney princess. And you know what? I honor that. I'm the navigator for this ship, meaning I keep us pointed in the right direction. And that goes beyond the literal. I don't tolerate silliness. Heh, me neither. I'm on a serious adventure. Oh, this is Francisco. You seem like the silly type to me. Of course, they just let you on the ship without consulting me. I mean, that's fine. Just please don't break anything. I'm so tired. I can't even remember the last time I slept. So why do I still want more coffee? Is your coffee addictive? Can I get a cup of coffee for the captain? Why, yes, you can. There you go. Ooh, I hope I don't break the coffee, because that would be awkward. That's all. The intro was chaos, and it only got stranger and funner from there. Hey, right? Oop. I'm better with the word, just don't want to experience it. Yeah. A great term, a rakish dandy. Yes, he's a rakish dandy. Lou's good. He's clearly got stories to tell, and I want to hear them. Yes. I brought you a coffee. So you did. Ooh. I imagine coffee beans were a really good business back in the day. It's so good. I feel a song coming on. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh no. We're the coffee pirates and we sail the seas. Searching for delicious coffee beans. Call me Lucas. I'm the captain of this crew. Nina, and I'm tougher than you. Name's Lou. I'm just here to cook the food. So, and this song is dumb. So, hey, Anino Gaming, how are you doing? So the thing is, I kind of want to only touch things in rhythm, and I want to know what the song is so I can sing it ahead of time. That's all. But I don't get what I want. Anino, how are you doing? I like how chat goes silent during song time. Again, Dominique Pamplemousse is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, hey, ooh, isn't this nicely atmospheric? So I want to know what's going to happen in A State of Affairs. We've got 5 more episodes. What's going to happen? Will I get my inheritance back? Will Florence get married? She's 23 after all. That's old. What's going to happen? That's all. Mim is upstairs. Oh. We'll have to see what she's up to. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I see her. What? Hey. Why is she by herself? Why is she by herself? Hi, Miriam. Yeah, great job with the singing today. As if these parts weren't obnoxious enough already. Oh, you should try having fun sometimes, Miriam. Yeah, I'll show you fun sometime. Why don't you want to hang out? Today's been long enough. I'm kind of not in the mood. I haven't been so far from home before. Are you homesick? Ugh. I guess, if that's what this is. I just hope my grandma's okay and junk. Whatever, have fun with your new pirate buddies. I'd like some me time now. Me time! I wonder if she's an introvert. Maybe she is. And then she's like, I don't, well, you know. That's all. The Oracle says maybe. Who's pregnant? Mim's the best. Well, you know, anybody could be pregnant anytime. Yeah! Coffee! Hey, where'd your witch friend go anyways? I love coffee so much. Drink it every day. Warms my heart to see everyone with a nice cup of coffee. Also young and full of caffeine. So, what you think about cooking anyway? Oh, it was... good. It was good. I've been on this ship a long time. I see the things I've seen. Like what things? Me and the little attic over there are kindred spirits. I'm just saying, there's just a little bit of there's some coffee addiction going on. Her name is Nina. Ha! Great singing out there today, matey. Something about you really lights up the music in me heart. Neat. Let me know when you want some coffee. Well, ready for some coffee? Not yet? Well, alrighty then. Well, ready for some coffee? No. I don't know if I should have coffee. Nothing like a cup of coffee after a long day. How goes the new home hunting? I haven't actually had time to go looking for real. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. Basically this week. This week, I'm going to send off emails inquiring about apartments. That is my goal for this week. This week, I'm going to do it this week. Also, I need to do laundry because I'm running out of underwear. And that's when I do laundry. And I should do laundry before the weekend is out. That's all I'm saying. We need a coffee shanty. Yeah, but like seriously though, coffee must have been very expensive back in the old days, you know? Is this a long holiday weekend? Is it? All I know is that our fake graduation happens on Saturday, I think. Also, we did an email migration situation that I was not paying attention to, and I'm gonna have to look up stuff to see if my email's still working or whatnot. Before you turn your underwear inside out and backwards. All I'm saying, right, is I've got to go and... I don't know about you all, but that's when I do laundry. It's like, yep, and underwear and undershirts. Time to do laundry. Hopefully everyone got all that singing out of their system. That sounds... well, you know what it is that because everybody's been sent home, right? Everybody was sent home because of the coronavirus. So... everyone's home now. I think I'm like one of the only people living on campus. There are probably just a couple of us here on campus at the moment. And what about our graduating seniors? And our seniors, so we decided to do an online graduation where we do some kind of online thing, but the seniors lost their minds. They're like, we don't want an online graduation. We want to actually be there in person with all of our friends and have that experience. But of course we cannot do that because that would not be safe. So we're doing an online thing that's not being called a graduation. It's not a graduation, but it's a thing in place of a graduation. And we will then have an actual physical graduation later when we are able to do so. This is the current thing. So this is, and the thing is, part of me wonders, will we have an actual in-person graduation? When is this, like, I have questions about when, that's all. Yeah, Cyclonus is like later. When is that later? I don't know. I have an in-home washer dryer in my new place. I've been laundering recreationally. Oh, well, that sounds fun. I only walked across the stage because my family wanted it and traveled in from out of state. Pastel says, fun fact, the colors of the ship Act, methinks, are based off of a sweet, I think it's an ice cream bar from Korea. Oh, that's cool. I'll sleep great tonight. Haha, just kidding. Nobody sleeps on this ship. Ooh. It's too bad my part of the song was interrupted. I had a real showstopper already, let me tell ya. Whatever, I'm over it. I've got my coffee now. We don't do a whole lot of sleeping on this ship. Everyone's kind of a lunatic, but in a good way. Being a pirate isn't all fun and games. We've got a serious business enterprise here. People pay top dollar for coffee beans, you know. I imagine they do. The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. Then I say the name again with an F, very plain. Then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Krellin, 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 Bobellin, banana, fanna, fo felon, fee, fi, mo, melon. Krellin. Thanks, Krellin. Oh, snap! I forgot Trooper was playing games after being a scandal. Sing, scandalous one! I did it. Oh, you know, if I wanted to sing super scandalously, when I think about scandalousness in song, I kind of think about Hey Big Spender. You know, the minute you walked through the joint, I could tell you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. I said, wouldn't you want to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. You know, anyway, that song reads scandal to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If I could have gotten away with it, I probably would have attended my graduation. Bar Garwin says, I feel like they're all coffee addicts and completely dysfunctional. I think that's true. I think that's also true. This is what I'm saying. So here's the thing. I can apparently have coffee, but I don't think I should. I feel like it might not be healthy to go and just have a lot of coffee, but I also feel like that might be the only way to progress the story. I know you want me to get the coffee, but what if it's bad? What if I get the coffee and I die? All right. Oh, wait, I'm gonna go down to the storeroom. What if I die? Well, I'm gonna have to do it. It's gonna have to happen. All right, everyone else is gonna do it. No self-respecting game dev would program deadly coffee. That's the spirit. I love me some caffeine. Really gets me buzzing. So tell me, matey, you ever see a mermaid? Not this one again. Ah, shut it, you scallywags. Have you? Also, I'm not drinking the coffee, by the way. I was just a lad, a no name on some crew. It's a good scene. When we found ourselves in the worst storm you ever heard of. We didn't stand a chance. The ship went down, I was drowning. I saw my life flash before my eyes. And that's when I heard her. As my vision faded, a beautiful voice singing from the deep. When I came to, I was safe on some shore. She saved me. Her music is the music of my heart. My mermaid savior. Oh, I almost forgot. I can't exceed my limit of 3. I feel like it's more than 3. Of course, after that, they all vanished for years and years. Say, matey, you aren't drinking your coffee. Oh, yeah. I was totally distracted. And also a little nervous. I've never had this stuff before. Never had coffee? Matey, you've never lived. Give it a drink already. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna die. That's it. I'm dying. My character's dead. The game's over. Poor Bard. Yeah, you should not give them any more coffee. Yeah, they should not have any more coffee. I don't think. I killed everyone. I killed everyone. Everyone is dead now, and we are becalmed and stuck on a ship forever. Are you okay, little one? Little Bard? Are you all right? I'm afraid my Bard's not all right. I think everyone's dead. I killed everyone, and their bodies are somewhere in the hold. I'm just saying, everybody's dead. Oh, Lou's not dead. Hi, Lou. So, finally awake, huh? What happened? What happened was, you caused a real ruckus is what happened. And you ain't never having any coffee. Ever again. It's just normal coffee, sweetened with some run-of-the-mill lysergic acid. That's all. Well, we're docked safe on Tatango Island now. Why don't you get outside and stretch those legs? Safest way to be on a ship alone, confirmed dead. Before you lose him like me. Are you gonna come outside too? No siree. I'm just dandy here. Speaking of, go on now. Look, I feel like I've been asleep for 6 weeks. I feel like we need to have a conversation, everybody. I feel like voicing this whole pirate section makes me think of something, and I want to share it with you all, because if I have to think about it, you have to think about it, because that's how this works. That's how this works. So back in the day, there was a movie, a film, and that film was Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And in one particular scene, ooh, hello. In one particular scene, Pee-wee Herman, who's on a quest to go and find his bicycle that was stolen, and he believes that the bicycle is in the basement of the Alamo, of course, so he's hitchhiking his way across the country to get to the Alamo. And a big, 18-wheeler drives up, and he's in the middle of the night, and he flags down the big wheeler, and he gets in the big wheeler. And for those who've not seen the movie, you don't know what's happening. For those who do, in it, there's this woman, Large Marge, and she's like this huge, big woman, and she's there, and she's super burly. And she's super mysterious, and she's just looking at the road ahead. And he's trying to make, small talk with her, but she doesn't say anything. And then she just says, "It was the worst accident I ever seen. A sound like a garbage truck thrown off the Empire State Building." And then, you see the car drive by, and then you get back inside, and, Pee-wee Herman is looking like he's hearing the most horrific, most horrible thing ever. And she's like, "And when they finally pulled the body out of the twisted, burning wreck, it looked like this." And she turns to face him, and it's all claymation, eyes bug out, right? And then she goes, "Yes, sir. That was the worst accident I ever seen," as if that strange thing never happened. As Pee-wee Herman's like, "I'll just get out here." And then, of course, she's a ghost. She's a ghost. And Scabby Snack says, "Large Marge is the only part of that movie I remembered until I saw it again as an adult." Well, see, that part I remember. The Large Marge part, I remember. There are a couple parts I remember. That one, also, "The stars at night are big and bright. The stars at night are big and bright." Like that one. But also there's this one other line that I remember. It was Jan Hooks. She's playing the tour guide in the Alamo. And Pee-wee Herman has gone onto this tour. He gets to the Alamo. He goes on the tour. And he's really excited about getting to the basement in the Alamo so that he can get his bicycle. And there's Jan Hooks. And she's like... they're doing the tour, right? And she's like, this is maize, and this is corn, or also called maize. And she's like, "There are hundreds of uses for maize, all of which I'm going to tell you about right now." And of course, Pee-wee Herman is dying because he just wants to get to the basement, but there's a kind of a scene dissolve, and I just imagine her going "number one," and she's just I can imagine her going through hundreds of uses, and we don't hear them, of course, but this idea of her being this perky tour guide, just droning on for use 173, and then and anyway, then of course he asks "When are we going to get to the basement?" And then of course "There's no basement in the Alamo," and everybody laughs, and he's all upset, and he runs away. Anyway, it was amazing. So the part about there are hundreds of uses for maize, all of which I will tell you about right now, is one. The Large Marge is another. And then of course also he's talking to Simone, who wants to go to Paris. And she's like, "Well, I want to go, Pee-wee, but," and he's like, "Everybody's got a big butt, Simone. Why don't you tell me about your big butt?" And then, of course, Simone's boyfriend's there and tries to murder him. Anyway, "I'm a loner, Dottie, a rebel." there are a bunch of moments that I remember. It's fine. Let's talk to Miriam. Well, hello there, sunshine. Feeling calmed down now? Yes? Well, thank Aya. Is the nexus point here? No. We still have to find the guess. Overseer song? This time I really have no idea who would know it. The nexus point is just on some uninhabited island. This island's got people on it, though. So I guess just go ahead and do your people thing. Talking? Yeah, that. Crit Twitch, that was an amazing recap. Yeah, it was surprisingly accurate. Didn't expect that. You do a great Pee-wee. Thank you. Like, if you have never seen the first and original Pee Wee Herman special, before Pee Wee Herman had a children's TV show, he did a comedy special on HBO. It wasn't on HBO. It was like, I think he had like a off-Broadway show that was filmed and shown on HBO, and it was not for kids. It was hilarious. If you've not seen it, you should see it. I'm back and the pasta is boiling, baby. Pasta. Ooh, I do love a good pasta. Apparently the pirates sell their coffee beans here. Yeah, no, Crit Witch. But this is with, but when is this with regards to the Rocky and Bullwinkle? Hey, watch me pull a rabbit on my hat. Oh, that never works. Yeah, no, if you have not seen it, Crit Twitch or anyone else, if you have not seen the original Pee Wee Herman show, was a 1-hour special. It's amazing because it's framed as if it's a children's show, but it's not for kids. And it is phenomenal. At least when I saw it back in the day, I was tickled by it. But Pee-wee's best performance was the Buffy movie. Wasn't he also in... I feel like he was in something else too. But I wonder where they get the beans from. Ugh, it's hot. I can't tell if it's worse out here or back inside the ship. Please find that song soon. All right. Okay, now I'm back to my childhood. Reluctant Artsy, I'm here to bring you back to your childhood. That is my dream. That is what I'm here for. Because I care. This way to Tango Town. This way to Calliope's House of Fortune. Let's go there. That seems exciting. Oh, what's up here? This way to Calliope's House of Fortune. That sounds great, but let's go this way first. Oop. Let's go the way we're not supposed to and see what happens. I'm always interested in that. Ooh. Well, that's beautiful. What would happen if I kept walking? Would I fall off? Nope. The spleen, right. Moose and squirrel must die. Moose and squirrel must die. Yes. I mean, I just wanted to see what would happen. It turns out I didn't die after all. They wouldn't let me fall off. It's fine. It's fine. By the way, I really like how, if you notice, the layer that I'm on is in focus, but the layer behind it is blurry. If you notice, right? The layer behind is blurry, but then, and the layer in front, so the layer in front is blurry, the layer behind is blurry, but then when I jump up here, it becomes in focus. And I think that's very, very cool. Ooh. We're gonna figure it out. But in the Mystery Man, he was kind of an unwashed type whose power was stinky farts. Hey, that power, hey, silent but deadly. Pastel says, where the acts are so far based off of. Act 1, Langtree, obviously. Act 2, Philadelphia. Oh, Delphi, yeah. I'm pretty sure the Caribbean or something. Yeah, I think it's Tortuga. The old Pastel, I would think there was an island Tortuga, and it was an old pirate island, and I think that's where this is supposed to be. Oop. I say Tortuga. Huh? What are you doing here? Yeah, because Tortuga, I think, was... I don't think Port Royale was on Tortuga, but Tortuga's one of the famous pirate island back in the day. Do you know about the Overseer song? Overseer? Funny time to ask. I hate to tell you this, but the world is ending. That's why I'm packing up my stuff. Gotta go chill on a beach till it all goes down. I know about that already. Huh? About the beach? No, about the world ending. That's what I'm trying to stop. That's not gonna happen. But sure, I can divinate up just about anything. I like the beach. Calliope is like my third favorite in this game. What are you looking for? Overseer song? Yeah. I do like the graphics. Or the direction? I like the direction. Got it. Apparently the mermaids know it, which is too bad, since they vanished years and all. Even I couldn't tell you where they went. Oh. So you can't really divinate anything, huh? Hey, I'm the best in the biz, okay? But it's not that simple. A divination like that would require hard-to-find stuff. Like what? You're serious, huh? To actually locate the mermaids, I need no less than the mermaid's tear. Huh? I have to make them cry? No. It's a jewel, you dummy. Something they left behind. You could go looking for it in the ruins, I guess. But be warned, it's a heroic side quest thing. What? The tear is destined to be found by a hero, not a weird song dork. But if you can get the jewel, then I can find the mermaids. Okay, I will find it. And then we'll see who the hero is. Good luck finding that jewel. I'll wait around and see if you do. The payoff would be pretty sweet. Tortuga equals Haiti. That is correct. And was Port Royale in Tortuga? I feel like yes, no, yes. I can't remember. Cyclonus, it's more like a fortune teller than a necromancer, but a fortune teller with a lot of skulls. Who vacations on beach? I mean, she was originally a necromancer from a different game. Oh, that's interesting. Port Royale was Nassau, which was the Tortuga of the late pirate era. Thank you, Jer. I can see having one skull by happenstance. Filling your house with skulls is pretty necromancery. You know, I feel like necromancers are getting such a bad rap. That jewel would be worth a fortune, and you would have to hand it over, by the way. More money, better beach for me when the world ends. What are you hanging around here for? Go do your heroic side quest stuff already. If you take too long, I won't get any pre-oblivion vacation time. Still waiting, hero. I already helped you enough. All right, fine. I'm going. So I was thinking about necromancy. Listen, when I see skulls hanging from the ceiling, it's a necromancer. Maybe her day job is fortune teller, but that is a necromancer. or it's just classy. She's trying to raise a family. The one down the street died from carbon monoxide. Damn shame. Maybe it's just a warning of the last people who didn't pay. Hey, all these things are possibly true. Yep, those skulls are just there for the aesthetic, says Pastel. I was thinking about how people give necromancers such a bad rap in RPGs, but it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Like, it doesn't have to be a bad thing to be a necromancer. It could be fine. You know what I mean? Like, it could be just like a thing. Sometimes people are necromancers. Whatever. Or it could be heroically awesome. Like, maybe being a necromancer is really great. By the way, I'm going to I actually want to get back on the ship. I don't think I can. I found out about the song. I think the next thing I do, necromancy is going to be an accepted part of society. Yeah. Necromancy is super useful, my guy. She's obviously not a necromancer. Those skulls aren't moving, says Cher. She could be a good necromancer, but she's definitely a necromancer. Odia says, I mean, there are certain cultures where death cults were just a thing. Yeah. The dead are dead. What do they care about how their bodies are used after they die, says Embar Garwin. Good point. Could be used for good. Doesn't have to be evil, says Hrothgar. Another good point. I want to make a gnome kid that likes tearing things apart and building toys. And one day, his folks see him with what looks like a wind-up raven, only it's kind of alive. Odia says, so necromancy would just be a logical extension of those beliefs. Yeah, right? Send him off to magic school, but most of what he wants to learn is closed. Yeah, I think that I can imagine like a whole way of thinking about necromancy as being part of the cycle of life and not evil, but just like about the cycle of life. Okay, jeez. So we can head to the Nexus point straight away? Well, not exactly. Don't tell me. There's a quest stuff to do. Wow, cool. You'll have to talk to the captain about this logistics stuff. Sooner the better, because it's way too hot out here. I don't think I can go up there right now. So I'm going to hang out in town some. Ooh. Oh, it's town. He runs off to find better teachers. Look, I built this flesh golem to protect people. If the soul departs the body at death, the body being left behind might be viewed as a gift to the living. Yeah, that's a good thought about it, Odious. I could see a really interesting way of sort of creating a cosmology where it's totally fine. Coldrake, like, I feel like you're making a reference. We just had necromancy and wasn't evil, right? Right? This is Hrothgar. Shavai says, I mean, necromancy depends on the lore. In some cases, it includes internally damning and binding the soul to a decaying body, which is kind of hard not to do in an evil way. Hey, Forla Santo, who says, a huge conversation went through my RPG circles recently about alignment and how 5e really doesn't use it, and most GMs don't use it and have it for years. Necromancy isn't evil if there's no alignment. Oh, and Odia says, a lot depends on where the soul goes after death, yeah. At least not in and of itself. Boy, she does have an attitude. I think it's interesting but at the same time, I think that there are people who are still invested in alignment. And by that I mean, I'm thinking about Critical Role, how clearly in their current campaign, they're not really using alignment in this current campaign. But that does not stop people from speculating. Like you see some of their chat, they're like, oh, what alignment is, they've got to be, clearly they're right. Like there's this clear, like real desire for people to try to work out their alignments. And they did use alignment last time, including alignment shifts. So I don't know, but maybe the move in this new campaign not to use alignments is part of a larger general shift. But certainly 5e has downplayed alignment quite a lot. Laura Bailey reacted very negatively to having Vex turn chaotic neutral, and she did. But I also I'm interested. It's interesting because I would not have changed her alignment based on that one thing. That's all I'm saying. So, the wealthy have reanimated their loved ones so they can feel more attached. Oh, now you made me think about something, Embar Garwin. Alignment is viewed as a virtue signpost. It's hard to keep a certain kind of player on the rails if they don't have a clear label standard. Embar Garwin feels very strong about alignments. What alignment is Batman? A novel idea for discussion I've ever seen anywhere. Oh, what alignment is Batman? Huh. What alignment is Batman? Oh. I'm going to need chat to think about that one. Hrothgar says, lawful neutralistic's very true to his personal code. Alignment is more of a small talk discussion now, like Batman v Superman. Oh, that's interesting, Jared. I think you're probably right. Pastel says, now I'm just thinking of how one of my lawful evil characters accidentally hit a child with a barrel, and everyone just calls her child killer, even though the child did not die. Yikes. And Bar Garwin says, I also feel like most people RP good alignment as tolerant, while good alignment cannot tolerate evil. Javai says, there's also a question of consent and respecting people's beliefs with their dead. Would good necromancy require them to get consent from family or consent form before death? It might also depend on culture, right? I mean, because I think that different cultures have different ideas about consent, right? And that's sort of interesting as well. The one thing was the last straw trooper. Yeah, that's fair. It was hardly the first time she was just a self-centered thief. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair, Krellin. Batman is killed because he thinks he is the law. And Krellin's like, wait. Scabby Neck is like, I was kidding, Trooper. People post arguments about Batman's alignment all the time. Do they? I've not seen those arguments. I see people argue about Batman all the time, but that's interesting. Forlo Santos says, there aren't many mechanics that use alignment anymore. Detect evil and detect good doesn't actually detect evil or good anymore. It detects face, celestial, and demonic. Yeah, that's true. And to be honest, I think that's probably good that they've like scaled it back. Coldrick says, well, to be honest, if you start as a level 1 character, do you really know what your alignment might be? I mean, that's like asking a kid what they want to be when they grow up. Mostly shoulder shrugs since they have zero reference. In some games, you grow into your alignment, which may not be what you started thinking of. See, that's interesting. Odia says, I'm usually opposed to alignment, but I think in the absence of it, there needs to be a clear moral direction given to your players. If you do X in society, the law people who code as good are going to want to bring you in or attack you. That's legal code. I mean, I basically think, but see, this is where I think ODS, I'm not disagreeing with you. It's tricky, right? Because I think that what ends up happening is that alignment ends up being shorthand, and so people don't have those discussions about what kinds of things various societies value or not value, because they use alignment as a shorthand, and I don't know. I feel like having a more specific discussion is more interesting. Toad says, one of my favorite memes is a take on And My Axe, but it starts with a guy yelling about avenging his brother. The party's like, you have my bow and my axe. And the necromancer's like, and your brother. That's really good, Toad. Jer says, there's 2 specific things. Fairies can detect evil alignment, and a handful of items require alignments to attune them. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Scabby Next says, I think they only include alignment in 5e because of inertia. They all but wrote it out. Yeah, that's fair. I think it's tricky. Inertia is a big deal because, you know, D&D grognards will get all mad at you if you change too much, and then all of a sudden Pathfinder's number 1 and D&D's number 2. So people are worried. Chaotic good generally a force against evil, but has a severe problem with some authority. Does not do gods. But there are chaotic good gods, right? I'm not saying the discussion is bad, but it does require a level of complexity not all tables are equipped for. That's true, Odious. Some people don't want to do that. They just some people just want a class. They want their alignment as a shorthand for who their character is. Like, my character is chaotic evil, and I am a paladin. Go, and they don't. That's what they want. That's what they want. They don't want. Alignment says a ton about a character, even if it's just 1 out of 9 options. Alignment is a particular kind of worldview, and whether or not that worldview may not work for what the kind of world that you want to play in is what I would say. Oh, Trooper, I was talking about Cyclonus. I was talking about my current character, long-term character, who does not trust gods. Oh, that's fair. Hrothgar says, you're not wrong on that. The counter is lawful neutral means no flexibility to law or moral code. That sums up Batman in a nutshell. Toad says, I only have a problem with alignment when someone tells me my character wouldn't do X or Y in a very specific way because it isn't to the letter of the law of the alignment, which is always subjective, right? Because the paragraph on alignment is very short and people decide what this means and they get very intense about it. Coldrick says, there are all kinds of picture charts showing characters for each alignment. I've seen it where all the good and evil were depending on what moment the character is pulled from. To me, alignment is like BMI. Useful as a shorthand, probably not handy for specialists or edge case individuals. And also the thing is, Alignment should inform what the character tends towards when not directly in terms of beliefs, flaws, and ideals. That was in Bar Garwin. Krellin says, Les Miserables, at least the musical, is about a conflict between lawful good and lawful neutral, Jean Valjean and Javert. And again, I just think this is like, I think that D&D at its core is pretty archetypal, pretty black and white, and a little, it's sort of written in a kind of an archetypal way, and a thing where there are black hats and white hats, where there's good and evil as objective things, sort of fits within that kind of archetypal system. And if you like an archetypal system like that, then I think alignment's that works with alignment. Oh wait, why? Oh, for La Santo, we need to make you. I confuse body mass index with British music industry. Am I the only one? For La Santo will make you a reg. Reg add for La Santo. You may post links. For La Santo, you can post links. Yeah, so I think this is about, like, I think that if you want to, like, D&D was written in a very archetypal way, and if you want to do that, then, like, that's really what helps. I remember that command. Odia says, also D&D codes very heavily towards Western morality. Yes, it does. There are a lot of things done by characters in Chinese, but also other adjacent cultures, which would code as evil, but are viewed with other ambivalence or as part of a sacrifice in the individual's perspective. Yeah. As for what Cuthbert's alignment is, Cuthbert does not fit within the alignment system. Cuthbert has advantages and flaws as per GURPS rather than alignment as per D&D. Hi there, I'm a hero in training, as you can probably tell. My parents said heroics had no future, but I have to follow my dreams. So, let me know if you're hearing about any, like, quests. Heroic quests, huh? I definitely don't know about any of those. Okay, that wasn't suspicious at all. Thanks anyway. What's hero? I love the long discussions about different, mostly D&D things here. It's amazing that you read almost everything, my God. This is what we're here for. We're here to play video games, but also just to chat about the things. I don't think we have enough information about Cuthbert's virtues to try and code him into a morality system. Yeah, I think that it would be, I imagine him being built on a point buy system. Or actually, you know what? Copy link location. Actually, I can tell you he's got positive and negative tags. His positive tags are famous. His negative tags are flamboyant, wastrel, and he has another positive tag, which is devoted. And his negative tags are flamboyant, wastrel, and something terribly scandalous. I can't remember what the third one was. How is famous? Infamous would be a negative tag, but famous is a positive tag. That means, like, you're famous. People might do positive things for you because they're, like, excited. This video is what sparked the conversation about alignment amongst people I play with regularly. Fair warning, it's long. Well, I'm going to pull that up in a tab. I will not watch it now, but I will watch it when we're done with stream because that is exciting to me. Also, by the way, we do have a giveaway for today. Our giveaway for today is going to be Phantom Doctrine, an action RPG strategy game. That's what we're going to do. Oh, yes, if you're not using core D&D, good, evil, and Elsie, that's fine, but also tell your players. Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing is, you have to tell your players. I think that if you're going to modify personally, if you're going to modify anything in a game, especially one as player-centric as D&D, you have to tell them and get their consent. Or get their buy-in. That's, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, D&D is particularly a player-centric game rather than a GM-centric game, in that the designers sell books to players specifically, and then players expect people to use the things in the books. And there's a lot of players, it's quite often within D&D that players will make characters before there's a campaign and then expect to be able to use that character in whatever campaign, right? It's part of the way that D&D is set up, right? That somebody's like, I'm going to be running Curse of Strahd, and people are just like, well, I use these books, I'm making character, and just like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the kind of what do you call it? Ford. It was like one of the really big important innovations in the Industrial Revolution. When parts are, first off, I'm behind in chat, so you probably already told me what it is. I need to catch up. Right now, he's charming and a great catalyst, but I think he's a bit one-dimensional at the moment. Oh, we're talking about Cuthbert. Well, he's got depth, but he's not going to show you. Do you know what I mean? Like, he has a front like most people do. And his front is that he's a charming wastrel. That's what he does in public because it amuses him. But, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, people have their fronts. I'm not generally a huge fan of alignment system personally, or strictly enforced marauders overall, but I do enjoy them in some cases, like in World of Darkness, says Jabai. Although I suppose that's kind of interesting, right? Oh yes, he starts the shit, but I haven't seen him do much else yet. Well, also he came to town to start shit, and also to get his inheritance back. Past was, oh my goodness, this is the second most people I've seen in a Wandersong stream so far. Oh. Boring is the greatest compliment in Jane Austen's character. This is true. This is odious. He's been missing his chat streams. Too much RPG going on. What a tough life. This is also fair, Rissa. I was going to argue devoted, but yeah, he is loyal to his mom family name. Yeah. It's all about the open communication. Yes, Toad. And for Los Santos, you have to get by and 100% agree. Yes. Scabby Next says, yep, page 3, how to make a character. Oh, I don't let my characters use pre-built characters. See, Embar Garwin, there are players who will be upset with you about that because there is an expectation that players have the autonomy to make whatever character they want, and they should be that. And they feel assembly line. No, it's not assembly line. It's close to that, but it's not. It's not assembly line. It's not that. It's the thing that it's not assembly line. It's the thing where they standardized measurements so that like all screws would be the same size. It's like plug and play, I suppose, right? Yes, right. It's where basically it's the phrase for when you've standardized measurements and whatnot so that pieces can now be used in other parts. Do you know what I'm talking about? I feel like you know what I'm talking about. I expect my players to discuss their characters and check with the group and me before they build their characters, says Embar Garwin. Yes, although a lot of players will not like it. And sometimes I've recently been trying to have those conversations with people sometimes, and they're like, no. Like the players do not want to have that conversation. They want to just make whatever characters they want. Odia says, hence why I said at the moment, sir. Indeed. Haven't spent enough time with him yet. No, and it'll take a little bit of time to sort of work it out. Using the packing material as part of the floorboards and runnels. Best practices, it's interchangeable parts. Thank you, Krellin. That's what it is. Interchangeability, that is what I was looking for. And D&D works on interchangeability. Like it's about interchangeability as a system, so that, and in some ways the what's the word that I'm looking for? The culmination of the interchangeability is Adventures League, right? Where you could take your character that you played in one game store, move to another game store in a different state, and then play the same character and be in the same adventure, right? That like at any time people can just pop in and out of the same adventure. Like we're doing Curse of the Moonstone episode 1, and all around everyone's be doing Curse of the Moonstone episode 1, and then you move to a different city and you now can do Curse of the Moonstone episode 2, and you just move your character in. Like I think there's that kind of like that particular kind of thing is the culmination, right, of interchangeability. Odia says, right now I'm running a lot of Scion, Star Wars, FFG, and various Epoch World games. Alignment as such isn't used, but you can give strong signposts as to what is acceptable and what isn't. Coldrick says, inspired by processes in meatpacking plants, industrial bakeries, flour mills, and canneries, Ford introduced a moving assembly line at an assembly park in Michigan. This new system allowed the company to reduce chassis assembly speed from 12 hours and 8 minutes to 1 hour and 33 minutes. I've been watching too much Monty Python, and the cynicism is rubbing off on me. Yes, it's interchangeable parts. Those kinds of talks can be episode 0, and sometimes that is a one-on-one deal. For example, if you build a Warforged, I expect to be told that in advance because of the drastic change it requires for non-lethal options for me. Yeah, but you know, I mean, I was a player in an RPG game, in a D&D game, and I was like, hey, everybody, what classes are you all thinking about doing? Maybe we could have like a conversation as, you know, because the dungeon master was MIA. And I was like, maybe we could just like talk about what we're thinking about doing. And people's response was like, no, we're going to just do whatever we want to do. And we don't need to have a conversation at all. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. And like, there is a, in a way that, for example, does not happen with some other games because you can't make characters on your own, either because you need the other players there or because you need the GM's presence. Interchangeable parts mass production, instead of each vehicle being a work of art handcrafted, right? And I think that there's a way in which the mass production aspect of D&D, although not exclusive, like there are other games that also work that way. I think there are other games that also work that way. It makes it much easier to make a character, makes it much faster. You can make your character really fast. You know, I mean, I think about Powered by the Apocalypse, so fast. You're like, pick your playbook, circle 4 or 5 things, and you're done. Character done, 5 minutes. And so they, like, you know, they're different approaches. And then each one is going to be a little bit different in terms of what the relationship is between the GM and the players in the book, etc. Jared's like, and 4 fighters join the party. Hrothgar says, in games with other players like that, Trooper SCP, I always play a bard. That way I can fill the role that they miss. Yeah, that's smart, Hrothgar. I just usually want to know what they're playing so I can help fill in, because I tend to be a fill-in player since I GM most of the time. So when I play, I tend to, unless I'm very lucky. Sometimes I get to pick whatever I want. But in D&D style games, or games that have classes, I basically try to fill in. But sometimes, you know, yeah. Toad's like, I do love me some Powered by the Apocalypse. You have to worry about apocalypses. Odia says, especially where the game is informed by the nature of the characters. Yes. The concept of world creation as a byproduct of character creation is becoming silly more popular. But then, of course, that doesn't tend to be the way that D&D has historically been played, where there are modules, right? Where people are like, oh, we want to play Descent of Avernus. It's already pre-existing, and you just kind of slot people in, you know? So, like, it's Reluctant Artsy says, D&D I found to be individualistic, where narratives are cooperative. Yeah, and, like, it's not bad. Like, I'm not mad. It's just a different way, and so, therefore, character creation is different. And for me, I think that alignment ends up working in that system, right? It was sort of made for that system. Cyclona says, yeah, my group really used to be about the do what you want to do and we'll figure it out. Though we did have a famous instance where that a player did not want to fit the theme of the game and the game never happened. That also happens in D&D, and I've also seen that happen. I've seen it happen. World of Darkness worked on mass production, all those splats. Oh my gosh, Cher. Totally. And World of Darkness was another one where people bought their splats and they wanted to use them, right? And that works for, you know, that works for things. 4 fighters might actually be viable, though 4 bards would actually be a fully balanced party. And the thing is, would 4 fighters work? If the DM were crafting an adventure for them, sure. Might be a little bit difficult in a big old module, but... Coldrake says, the one thing about 5e I find less than optimal for me, everyone can be a little of everything. Like, we all can heal now. We can all tank a little now. I'm back with pasta, baby! Okay, Pastel. What kind of pasta? What's your sauce? What kind of pasta? Tell me more. I want to know. I want to know. I've been shopping for the good hero stuff, getting ready to make my big debut. Look out, world. Got my hero sword and my hero haircut. All the pieces are there. Hero time, baby! Just, need some quests. Don't tell anyone, but I actually ran away from home. I always wanted to travel the seas, but no one took me seriously because I'm a kid. So I took matters in my own hands. Sydney. You never see this kind of stuff where I come from. It's so exotic. I love it. My parents are probably worried sick. I do kind of miss home. Swimming away on boats and sleeping in cargo is cool for a while, but sometimes it's kind of sad too. It's not an adventure if it's easy, right? I'm sure I'll go back someday. And Bar Garwin says, also, I like having an idea because in D&D in particular, even as a player, I would love to discuss party composition and roles in advance. Like yesterday, for my one-shot, we had like 2 ranger rogues, a fighter druid, and a cleric, and I was like, we don't have a face. I'll play a kobold warlock. Yeah, but I remember having a discussion where I was like, okay, what do we need? And people were like, don't worry about what we need. And I was like, play what you want. And I was like, yeah. You know. Coldrake, I like the 3-5 your unique class character so each person has a purpose function. Well, this is about niche protection, Coldrake, and that's an interesting theoretical question. Hrothgar says, that is why I play the class if no one wants to talk about roles, yeah. ODS says, I'm talking overall game design trends admittedly, not D&D specifically. No, and I think you're right. There are some there are a couple of overall trends I'm seeing. One, that, but also sort of minimizing failure or taking failure off the table. That's really interesting. Though clerics hated just being the EMT, I didn't mind it. If an apocalypse lasts for more than 4 hours, confirm your contact your DD. Yes. Toad's too silly. No, you're not too silly. You're awesome. Give them an undead big bad. Let them deal tons of damage, you cowards. ODS, I torrented my 50 books, and by God, I want to use them. Toad says, 4 fighters, so much burst damage. Pastel says, my pasta's angel hair, nice. My sauce is I forgot. But I also have rosemary bread. Okay, that also sounds really good. I got my pasta. Love to Rosario. What's your sauce? Like, is it like a tomato-based sauce? Is it a cream-based sauce? I'm just exciting. I love a good pasta. 4 fighters might work in a low magic setting. 4 hasted Eldritch Knights. 4 bards. So much fantasy drug abuse. You know what's so weird? Bards were not the way that bards were not like the seduce all the people in 1E. In a way they become like that's the kind of the joke meme for them now. It's interesting. I just think it's interesting. But what I want to play is what we need, says Curlin, and that is true. That is often, like, if we're talking about a class-based system, like, that is often what I want to do, is I want to play what we need. That's what I want to do. But, you know, yeah. Toad says, I really want to try Barbarian Rogue one of these days, just to score that constant sneak attack damage. And Bar Garwin says, I missed the degree of customization that 3.5 had. Huh. I cannot respond to that because I'm still thinking about it. ODS says, Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Demma! The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain. Then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time. And there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Demma, bo, bemma, banana, fana, fo, femma, fee, fa, mo, memma. Demma. Demma. Hey, thank you so much for the sub. It's been ages. How are you doing? Also, by the way, we just got some bits from Rissa, and I think you all know what that means. You know what it means. It means that I'm going to sing We're in the Money, as sung by Ginger Rogers in the film Gold Diggers of 1933, which means I am singing it in Pig Latin. Just so you know. Just so you know. And I'm gonna sing it right now. And I'm gonna sing it with my megaphone, because I feel like that's gonna be just what we're gonna do. That's how it's gonna go. Right now, this is it. Irwin, hey, the anime. Irwin, hey, the anime. Eve way at gale up, way up, way at way it wakes to at gale on way. Irwin, hey, the anime. Either I skays or any say. Oh man, did ish and pray we are a who to you us tell so young rail. Ewe ever the id red lands lay, of way at brands lay, day. And when we see the end, the other clap the eye gear in the eye. We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Hey, speaking of which, I feel like you have not heard the non-Pig Latin lyrics in a while, so now I'm going to finish them. We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. We're in the money, the skies are sunny. Oh gosh, it's weird because I've got the rhythm of all the song. The skies are sunny. The ice skates are on, he say. Oh man, the skies are sunny. Oh man, depression, you're through, you've done us wrong. Oh, we never read headlines about bread lines today. And when we see the landlord, we can look that guy right in the eye. We're in the money, we're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Sorry, I had to actually sing in Pig Latin so I could figure out what so I could remember the non-Pig Latin version. That's weird, right? Yeah, that's weird, but that's what it was. Hey, hype train. There was. Odia says, I find the idea of the bard as the goofy, weird party trouble magnet a bit grating at times. Storytellers and communicators are important and can be a bit annoying if my character relies on you to do the talking and to be my cultural touchstone, and you're out starting shit again. Pastel says, Angel Spaghetti, I mean, but like, whatever. It doesn't really matter, but I feel I should say, this bard is too pure for the bard stereotype. Yeah. In our game versus Strive, we had 2 people change their characters twice in 3 weeks because they just weren't having fun. Yeah, they should, yeah. A rock monster is holding a pebble wrapped in a swaddling cloth. Everyone looks at the bard. Oh, rice. Ooh, what kind of rice? I can't stand the trope where the player tries to do someone in a campaign. I think it's fine, but it's weird when people just turn basically the bard into like Leisure Suit Larry. Like, why is that happening? Where did that come from? Why does everyone seem to act like high charisma score means seductive or sexy or flirty? Question. I often go for intimidation with my charisma characters. Scabby Knack, I'm waiting for a campaign where I can play an insult comic bard. Hey, Rothgar, thank you for those bits. I really appreciate you had to flip back to. I did crit to which I did. I was like, wait, what are my lyrics in English? And I was like, the ice skates are on. He say, oh man, oh yeah, okay, oh man, depression, I got it. I thought we would get to the part today, but no, I just don't feel like that's happening. You don't know? Speaking of which, we do have a giveaway, and I'm going to do the giveaway. So I just want you to say something in chat, and then you'll be entered in for a giveaway, which is this. It's an action adventure RPG game. Phantom Doctrine. That's the one. There you go. Something in chat. Hey Penny. That was a pretty fantastic freakout you had last night from one coffee. You wouldn't last a second in our crew. Ha! Well, I kind of am on your crew now, right? I guess. I haven't heard Leisure Suit Larry in 25 to 30 years. Reluctant, hang out with us here. All those references are going to come back. Is sad that CW and VM aren't in Pathfinder. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about one of the things that was frustrating to me with 3.5, which is what I think people really liked about 3.5, but was frustrating to me, at least for the group that I was in, is that if you wanted to be X prestige class, you had at level 18, you had to plan out your entire path starting at level 1. So you had to know at level 1 where you wanted to be at level 20, and that is a particular style of crafting a character that was not the way that I tended to do it. Like, I tended to want to go through the journey and find out where I ended up. You know what I mean? Like, I start here and then I'll just kind of go where the story takes me, and then we'll see what's there. But my buddies who were like, had all the books and were super into that kind of detail were like, no, you can't do that. Like, you can't take this level of this or that. You have to cross class, because if you do pure X, it won't be good. You have to multi-class. You have to, or it won't be good, and you won't be putting the damage output, and then we won't be able to win the past the encounters. And you have to do this one here. You've got to do 1 level of this. You've got to do 2 levels of this. You got to do 3 levels of this, so you can get this prestige cast. And you've got to do this in this order. I was like, but I don't feel like that's not. I just don't think my character would take a level of mage. That's not who this character like. And like the mindset that my buddies had was very different. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B on F, on M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fana, and fo. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. But if the first 2 letters are ever the same, I drop them both, then say the name like Bob. Bob drop the B's, Bo, Ob, or Fred. Fred drop the F's, fo, red, or Mary. Mary drop the M's, mo, airy. That's the only rule that is contrary. Magneto, bo, Bagnito, banana, fana, fo, shagnito, fee, fi, mo, agnito. Magneto. Thank you so much for the new sub. Hey, Magneto. Thank you so much. There was an anonymous gifter. Thanks for that one. Hey. Also, Pastel Blue. Look, Pastel, look, this is it. We're just gonna make you a regular. That's it. We're just adding you. Pastel, you're just going to be a regular now. So that's it. That's all that's going to happen. So then you should be safe. Safe. That's all. You are now going to be safe. Let's see. Sounds like your GM group was just more gamers than you like. Yeah, right. And so like for people who, that was a thing that I did not enjoy. I did not enjoy that. And also they just didn't RP. And so that was not a thing about 3.5 that I enjoyed. I didn't enjoy that part of it. But they loved it. Like they loved sort of planning that all out. And so like 3.5 was really great for them. And I was glad that they had it. And they also didn't go to 4. They stayed with Pathfinder because they wanted that. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme. Where's my cursor? Out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F on M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fana, and fo. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Javai, boba vi, banana, fana, fofa vi, fee, fi, mo, ma vi. Javai. Pastel blue, bo, pastel blue, banana, fana, fo, pastel blue, fee, fi, mo, mastel blue. Pastel blue. The old gray gamer. Okay. The old gray gamer, old gray gamer, banana fan for old gray gamer, fee-fi momo, old game gamer, old game. No, I totally messed that one up. I gotta do it again. Wait. All right. The old the old gray gamer. The old gray gamer, bo, be old gray gamer, banana fan of fofi, old gray gamer, fee fi mo me, old gray gamer, the old gray gamer. Encore, encore, banana fan of funkor, fee fi mo monkor, encore. Chromatic chameleon, bo, chromatic, bromatic. Chromatic chameleon, bo, bromatic chameleon, banana fan of chromatic chameleon, fee fi romantic chameleon, chromatic chameleon. Whew. Ooh, y'all have some hard names, but I love it because that is my life. Also, Dema, thank you so much for those gift subs. That is amazing. I love it. That's all. Thank you. Let's see, where are we at? A&D is my nostalgic favorite, says Reluctant, but 2E and 5 are the best. I find myself tending to look at other RPGs now. Let's see, where are we at? So I'm playing a kobold, says Toad, in Atomica's game, and my only goal was to be just a chef. And I keep getting back to these corners, and anyways, half a year into the game, I'm one of the true king of the kobolds. Yes. Yes. Pastel. All right, where are we at? Look at all the, yeah. Dim's like, I regret nothing. Yeah, we're never getting to the part today, which I actually enjoy. So, well, even if in 3.5 the prestige class needs mechanics that don't make sense for your character, I would rather homebrew something that works for both of us than a force mold a class against your character. Magneto! I love that. Magneto. Pass, I'm glad you like this game because it's going to take you so much. No, I'm totally I'm on my way through it. True the fans is, oh, thank you. Oh, hold on. We've got more subs, so I'm gonna just sing it for you right now. This is from Hrothgar. We're gonna get this. I just want you to know this game is supposed to be 8 to 15 hours long. It's not 8 to 15 months. Yeah, Pastel. This does happen though. It does happen. Let's see. The name game. Come on, everybody. I said now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, or info. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Destartaco, bo best star taco, banana fanafo fet star taco, fee fi mo meth star taco. Destartaco. Ooh, is that an L or an I? Is that, I'm gonna say lolcat B. Lolcat B, cat B, banana fan full cat B, fee fi mo cat B, lolcat B, Cookster Casey, bo bookster Casey, banana fan fookster Casey, fee fi mo mookster Casey, Cookster Casey, Shell game, bo bell game, banana fan of fell game, fee fi mo mel game, shell game, reluctant artsy, bo reluctant artsy, banana fan of reluctant artsy, fee fi mo reluctant artsy. Jackie Dash, bro, backy dash, banana fan of backy dash, fee fi mo macky dash. Jackie Dash. But if the first two letters are ever the same, I drop them both and say the name. I like Bob drop the B's, Bo, or Fred drop the F's, fo, red, or Mary drop the M's, mo, airy. That's the only rule that is contrary. Muppet Aphrodite, bo, Buffet Aphrodite, banana fan of Fuffet Aphrodite, fee, fi, mo, Muffet. Fee, fi, mo, Muffet Aphrodite, Muffet Aphrodite. I just want to say, that I feel like I got pretty good through all of those ones. I feel really good about that. I feel like I was kind of a superstar there. And thank you both Hrothgar and Dema for those gift subs. I feel super good about that. I feel good about it. Thank you. I was like, yeah, I did good. I did good. Plus, also, Jer's like, I'm not going to have even one Meth Star taco. But, like, maybe you want a Meth Star taco. I don't know, Jer. People might want Meth Star tacos. I mean, I'm not, don't do drugs, people. But tacos are delicious. That's the tension here. Oh, you know what we should do? I'm gonna find out who our winner is for Phantom Doctrine. So this is our winner for Phantom Doctrine. Tacos are the only good kind of drugs. This is fair. It's not like, at least he's not like Random Tuesday and has to do the can for each one. You know, maybe. I mean, I should do the can. Toad! Hey! Toad! Toad. I am so glad that I would like to, I'm going to whisper you a code. Toad. Congratulations. This makes me happy. I'm going to send you the link to the Steam key for Phantom Doctrine, and just, you know, let me know if you like it or what it's like. How does it go? That's the question. Well, I'm probably playing until 1 my time. And yes, 1 o'clock. That's what I'm doing. Probably been idle long enough. I wasn't qualified. Yes. All right. So let's find out. Normally I do the bean selling, but I put Francis on the job today. Please don't call me Francis. I go by Francisco with everyone except Penny here, because she's a deeply rude person with no respect for anyone. Thus how I can get him to do my bidding. So here's the thing. Are you two dating? No. When I was a kid, I thought being a pirate sounded so dang cool. But you know what I'd like now? Some nice things. A comfortable life. Most pirates don't get that. That's why I work my butt off for this crew. I guess I figured as a pirate I'd be finding buried treasure. But in life, it turns out the real treasure is friendship? No, coffee beans. People pay top dollar for this stuff. We're here. Oh, thank you, Dema, for being here. I will talk to you later, Dema. It was good to see you. I haven't seen you in ages. Have a wonderful night, Dema. And also, I missed you, so I'm giving you like a virtual high five. I got put on duty to sell the coffee beans. Usually it's Penny's job. Ugh, I'm so bored. Oh, we have a gift sub. Wait. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F on M will appear. And then I say bow at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. But if the first 2 letters are ever the same, I drop them both and say the name. Like Bob, drop the B's, Bob, or Fred, drop the F's for red, or Mary, drop the M's, mo airy. That's the only rule that is contrary. Bognogus, bo ognogus, banana, fana, fo fognogus, fee, fi, mo, mognogus. Bognogus. Ooh, sorry. I'm just feeling like I'm on a roll, and like my name games are on point. Uh-oh. The name game. I'm worried. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, or info. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. All right, first, before I sing, I've got to say it out loud so I know what it sounds like. Hold on. Otorhinolaryngologist. 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 Okay. All right. Okay. Otorhinolaryngologist. Okay. Otorhinolaryngologist. Otorhinolaryngologist, botohinolaryngologist, fee, fi. Wait. Banana, fan, a foe. Wait, first I say bo, then Tony with a B, bony, the banana, fan, a foe. Banana, fan, a foe. All right. Mary, Bo, Mary, Bo, Berry, banana, fan, a foe, fairy, Mary, Bo, Berry, banana, fan, a foe, fairy. Okay. Otorhinolaryngologist. Otorhinolaryngologist, botorhinolaryngologist, banana, fan, a foe, otorhinolaryngologist, fee, fi, motorhinolaryngologist. Otorhinolaryngologist. I kind of love my life right now. Do you know what I mean? I just love my life right now. This is what I'm saying. I've got some water in here. We're always drinking coffee, so we practically never sleep on that ship. Oh man, Fashion Doctor looks rad as... Oh, good. Uh-oh. The name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, or info. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. I have to read it out loud first. All right. Ethel India. All right. Ethel India Mentatractate. Tractate. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Oh, okay. All right. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Okay. All right. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Okay, I think I got it. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene diamine. No, wait, hold on. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Bobethylene diamine tetraacetate. Banana phenopho. Ethylene. Okay. Ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ethylene diamine tetraacetate. bethylene diamine tetraacetate, banana phenophoethylene diamine tetraacetate, phe-phy-methylene diamine tetraacetate, ethylene diamine tetraacetate, ethylene diamine tetraacetate, ethylene diamine tetraacetate, bethylene diamine tetraacetate, banana phenophoethylene diamine tetraacetate, phe-phy-methylene diamine tetraacetate, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. Ooh. Whew. 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 Yeah. Yes. All right. I'm there. I'm there. That's it. I feel like a superstar. I don't know how anyone can handle this without sleep, though. I want to stab everyone. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Sort of getting my little yodel in there. I'm kind of feeling a little yodeling. Trooper, why am I naming organic molecules? Really? I don't even know. Thank you for the hosting bar, Garwin. Methylene diamine tetraacetate, you did some chemical reaction along the way. The things we learned in the dark. Sometimes I gotta just say the name in my head a couple of times so I can get a rhythm to it. Because I find that, you know what's really funny? Sometimes longer names are easier to name game than shorter names if the name game's rhythm is weird. So for example, the name game. Come on, everybody. I said, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or F or an M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. And then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fine, a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. The Drummer Project, but Drummer Project, fee, fi, mo. Okay, hold on. The problem is I want to put the consonants on drummer, and I shouldn't because it's the Drummer Project. Okay, hold on. The Drummer Project, Drummer Project, banana fan of the Drummer Project, fee fi mo my Drummer Project, the Drummer Project. But I really want to do it on drummer. I want to do Brummer Project, and then Frummer Project, and then Rummer Project. But it's the. But I'm gonna do it. I did it. Reluctant Artsy, are you going? Oh, it's 1:15. Ooh, wait. Reluctant, before you go, where are you? Which, because East Coast is midnight 15. If you're 1:15, are you like in like Buenos Aires? Where are you? That's very exciting. You don't have to tell me where you, I don't want your home address or anything. Oh, Nova Scotia. Oh, that's so cool. Newfoundland? Ooh, like there are a lot of really cool options here for where you could be, and I hope, like, I'm very excited about them. Nova Scotia. Ooh, there's a really good folk song sung by Ian and Sylvia. Farewell to Nova Scotia, which is really cool. Oh, easternmost Canada? Yeah. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away on the briny ocean toss, will you ever heave a sigh and a wish for me? It's, Prince Edward Island. New Brunswick? NB New Brunswick? Yes? Yeah. So it's not Nova Scotia, but it's New Brunswick. That's... Farewell to Nova Scotia. I love that song. It's such a good one, right? I love that song. I want to stab everyone in the face. Would you like some coffee beans? Would anyone like some coffee beans? I like that. But I grew up in Montreal. Oh! There is a really great, that was a real turd trooper. I didn't, there's a really great film called Jesus of Montreal. It's like 80s Quebecois film. It's really good. Sleep deprived selling. Hey, welcome to Ant's Bomb Shop. Ooh, hey. You want bombs? Because that's pretty much what I got. Why would I want bombs? You know, to blow stuff up. It's fun. I'll pass. Say, you're out in the world, and you see a big suspicious looking crack in a wall. You'll wish you had bombs then. Cracks always mean treasure. That's a weird reason to carry bombs around all the time. I'm just saying. Sleep deprived being something. Why wouldn't you want bombs? Good question. Yeah, seen it many times. Jeez, what kind of adventure are you on anyway? A cool one with pirates and singing and other stuff too, but no bombs nor. Ooh, hello, person. Hi there, cutie. You look so helpless and adorable. Are you lost? Nope, I totally am not. If you say so. It's you. You. I'm far away. I'm from far away too. I'm an adventurer, you might say. Oh, that's cool. I'm also an adventurer. I bet you are. Unless you're Mr. Bombastic. Hi, waves to the FBI. How are you, agents, this evening? Cutie with horns. She is a succubus. Maybe. But is that so wrong? Do you know it's Thursday already? How's your adventure been so far? Good. You know, really like epic and stuff. Fight lots of big monsters. You don't have to impress me. You're so cute as you are, really. Good luck on your adventure, cutie. Succubi are evil. It says so in the stat block. I dislike you. She tries to get in the way of barium. It's fair. Oh, big. Ahoy! Hi, everybody. What are you all doing in here? Howdy do there, whippersnapper. We're not used to seeing your type in our little spot here. But don't you worry, we're friendly. Something seems suspicious, I know. Why not join us for a coffee? That's Bernie. The sea is a harsh place to make your living. There's no room to be mean in a world like that. What, pastel blue? What? Come on. No. Come on, pastel. Not you, pastel. Nightbot. 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 Come on. This is our place and time to be friends together. Let's cherish that. Okay. Oh. What do you think you're doing here, Pipsqueak? Huh? Cool it, Marcus. The weirdo's with us. We're cool. So step off, you jerk. Sorry about that. My wife recently left me. It made me feel emasculated, so I felt the need to assert my physical dominance, playing out my masculine insecurities, you see? I'm glad you understand. I'll remove myself from the situation now. What a jerk. Captain. I can't speak as I normally do, but that's okay. Chromatic Chameleon says, I found you last week, just spent the whole week catching up on City of Light and Shadow, loving the story, can't wait for until Friday. Oh, Chromatic, thanks! I'm so glad you're enjoying it. I have been really enjoying City of Light and Shadow, and I love my cast. I think they're amazing, and I'm so happy to, and like, feel so lucky to be able to GM for them. And I'm also really excited for Friday because I don't know how everyone is going to respond once they get back together, and I don't know what they're planning on doing. Are they going to go and are they going to try to go after the gas? Like, what's up? What's going to happen? I don't even know. Anyway, I'm really excited because they're like, you know, there's stuff happening. And I'm excited. I am excited. That's it. I am excited. And it's going to be the whole crew again tomorrow, says Coldrake. And that is true. It is true. I'm excited for everyone to get back together. Trooper also loves these solo shows where he gets tons of fate points and then makes them squirm as they have to spend them. That is also true. Hey, you know, I'll just say that that Jules is actually in a really bad way. He has got all of his stress boxes filled, mental stress boxes, and he's got 2 consequences. And our version of Fate, they do not heal very quickly. They heal very slowly. So he's going to have those consequences for some time, which makes him very close to being taken out. So he's got to be, you know, he can clear that mental stress by doing something that will clear it. Like he just has to RP clearing that mental stress, and that'll the stress boxes will be cleared. But he's got 2 consequences, and they clear in game time, not real time. So like, and he also has to do something to sort of work on clearing them. But his PTSD is gonna last for 2 weeks of game time. 2 weeks. Yeah. And I thought he was in a bad spot when he was at the art showing and almost tried to shoot up the room filled with Nazis. Oh, that was also a bad spot? But he's in a bad spot. What a jerk. Hello, Captain Lucas. Thanks for sticking up for me. No prob. So I talked to a fortune teller, and she said I have to find the mermaids for my quest. Mermaids, aye? Yeah, and some tear jewel. We have to go to the ruins to find it. What? Ever since the mermaids disappeared, a huge monster took over their old temple. That's why it's the ruins, matey. Oh. But it's the only way to find the mermaids. Well, I can't even tell you how much we've all missed the mermaids since they disappeared. Their voices gave such life and magic to the sea. We all worried they might have been a taken, or worse. If you could really bring them back, you'd surely be a hero to us all. Yes, the mermaids. It would be kind of cool, finding out what happened to them. Alrighty, matey. We'll help ya. Come, Nina, to the ship. Aww. This is very exciting. Oh, how exciting. Bring the mermaids back soon, whippersnapper. When the mermaids vanished, we were all left feeling despondent. We didn't even think about actually doing something. We just started drinking more. Coffee, that is. I feel really good about this. Barium is the best Wandersong ship, and y'all cannot tell me otherwise. I'm not going to argue with you. That was Pastel. Jer says, and it hasn't even been a week yet since the start of the game, has it? Nope. It has been, it'll be a week. It'll be basically a week, right? We started on Monday, although the session 0 was Sunday, and all their solo sessions were on Friday, so we're going to start on Saturday, so it'll be basically a week. And, yeah. I mean, hey, look, here's the thing. I'm totally down for a time skip. They just have to want to do a time skip, and I don't know if they do. That's up to them. You know what I mean? Like, they can lay low for a bit and clear things out, but there are always consequences. That's on them. Chromatic says, when you play a dramatic RPG, you are usually in a slower game because you can't fast forward that much. Yeah, but of course they can always just lay low. But again, consequences. The mermaids, they had some pretty slick flippers. Pastel says, oh, the ruins also has a lot of foreshadowing. I'd recommend looking for it. Do as you want, though. I love foreshadowing. Only about, yeah, it's barely a week of game time. Oh, yeah, they do the time warp. Okay. Hey, look, there's songs. Fish. Fish. But also the dance hint is thumb. I should stop hanging out with the fish. I should stop sleeping with the fishes? Ooh la la. Everyone's buzzing about a fancy new hero. Who's gonna bring back the mermaids? That's you, isn't it? Laylo, I can't imagine that as long as the Nazis are threatening to kill one person a day until someone comes forward. Well, 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 that's the problem now, isn't it? They could lay low, but every day someone's gonna be murdered, and while they lay low, their opponents are going to continue looking for them. So, you know, but you know, it is their choice about what they're gonna do. That's up on them. But there are always consequences, and I love it. I've been on some adventures myself, but if you find the mermaids, you'd be the greatest in the sea. Good luck. I'm making you a huge flirt. Fun fact, the fish were added because of some fan art the dev's mom made. Oh, that's so cool! How huge is the guilt bar? You know, here's the thing. I don't know all of them feel guilty. I think that's, I don't know how big, I think the guilt bar's big. Is it true? The rumor? Are you the one? Who's going to save the mermaids? Yes. Ah! I want to throw my kerchief at you. That's what damsels do to heroes, right? I don't even know the rules for this. I'm so woefully unprepared. Please forgive me. I'm a bad damsel. That's okay. I don't really want your kerchief anyway. Mother always told me, be prepared for the arrival of a hero. I didn't think it would happen in my lifetime, and yet, here you are. A true hero. Shucks. Well, I'll try my best. People are very excited, is all I'm gonna say. Fun fact, the blue lady's name is Dolores. Oh, that's so cool! Egad. What's happening? Everyone's gone nuts. Did you do this? Captain Lucas says we're searching for mermaids. What? Didn't they disappear years ago? I was fine just selling beans. Captain says we're hunting mermaids now. You really got them all up in a frenzy. Almost as bad as that week we switched to espresso. Whoo boy. But I guess it's not a bad time to adventure. Bean sales are going swell. It'll be like a vacation. Also, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? Like, I just want to adventure. That's all. Just want to go to the ruins and adventure. Jump off the... Nope. Pastel, I have a question for you. I have a question for you, Pastel. It's a question. I've got a question for you. I have a question. Captain Lucas says we're good to go. Want to set sail? Yeah! Okay. Great. I'm done with this heat too. So Pastel, like, ooh. It sounds like you've read up on this. I want to know, where'd you get the cool info? Where'd you get the cool info? Magneto says, yeah, let's go somewhere we've never been. All right, matey. You know the way, so guide us with your music. Don't forget to hold down any button to see the map, too. Oh. Mermaid Ruins, Tatango Island, Turtle Shores, Lost Waterfall. We want to head west. Disembark at the Mermaid Ruins? Yar. Dev commentary. There's a secret at the end beginning of the game where you can unlock dev commentary and something else. Oh. I love having somebody who knows the stuff. This place makes me beard hair stand up. Be careful, matey. If you see the monster, run, aye. Did you want to get back to the ship? Nah. This is where they used to live. Used to be underwater. They say its layout is full of puzzling configurations. And a giant monster. However, I learned Dolores' name from the wiki. Dolores means sadness. Right? Dolores means sadness. Oh, hey, look. What's that? Hey, look, it's a puzzle. I fixed it. Fix the puzzle. I bet I wish I had bombs now. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Ooh. Well, this looks a little exciting, doesn't it? Nah, the mermaids have magical vocal cords, and so does the bard, obviously. You know what? Maybe I need to be down here. So we don't know. I feel like... Hey now. Hey now, hold on. None of that. None of that. Did you see that? That's shenanigans. Wait, that means the bard is a mermaid. Maybe. That's possible. I mean, I'm not going to... Hey, there are a bunch of places there, and that looks mysterious. I'm going to see what's up here. Hello, mermaid. So they're an immortal, non-barded Disney princess who's also a mermaid. Yeah, that tracks. I think I need to just go in here and raise the bar. Hey, look, treasure. Looks like someone found some treasure. Cool. I'm excited. Also, this is a... You know, I have some questions. I have some questions about this. Foreshadow. He has no nose. How does he smell? Terrible. He smells with the fishes. Foreshadowing, maybe, perhaps. Also, they have no nose because it just be like that. Yeah, I feel like that's it. So, oops. So I have some questions. We're doing it. I just want you to know that I am here and I'm being extra awesome. I mean, I feel like at this moment you're seeing... Also, just a side note, the inside is way bigger than the outside, it looks like. Yeah. You know when you play a game and you feel competent? That's my life right now. I'm feeling competent. And I just want you to know it. What do we got here? Ooh. Now, this one I had to look up a walkthrough even though it was not that hard. See, yeah, this becomes the question, right? Like, what is the... Oh, I have a thought. I have a thought about this. But this is going to be a little bit tricky because I think what I want to do is bring it all the way over there. But to do that is going to be a little tricky because I have to activate. Okay. It's like, feel like I'm not doing bad. No, go. Here we go. Right. Yeah. I need to be able to jump. I need to be able to jump. Yeah. Wait. Check me out. Okay, right? Yes. That's all I'm saying. I mean, many things seem easy when we know how to do them, so it wouldn't be hard. Yes, no, that's true. Okay. Here's the thing. If I can get this third one done, then can I do this? Ooh. The thing is, puzzles are really strange, right? There's some puzzles that are like considered very, very hard and you get them in a snap. And then there's some puzzles that are really, really easy and you're like, I don't get this one at all. Do you know what I mean? Like you just, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why there are some puzzles that are theoretically super, super easy. And I was like, I don't know what my life is right now and I can't get this one at all. But then there's some that are really hard. There's like, oh no, that one I get. I don't know why. I cannot give you an answer. Maybe it's just how our brain is wired. Huh. What's over here? Overcomplicating simplicity. My gaming group is like that all the time. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, all right. Oh, I think I lost it. Yeah. So there's a bit of a puzzle there, everybody. And I have to keep it going. No. Also, you would have gotten an achievement if you went through the room. Which room? But place which room? Which room? The room I went briefly in. Ooh. I figured I could go to that one too. You know, go to all of them. Okay. I'm afraid I'm gonna get murdered. I know I almost had a beheading and it's very worrisome. I'm just saying that it is worrisome. Because you never know what things you're allowed to jump on and what things you're not allowed to jump on. Hey, look, it's the tier. Am I okay? Do I look okay? Do I look not dead? Oh! Woo! We're in a thing, everybody. We're in a thing, and I don't even know. We're just like, hello, everybody. Woo! Oh! I'm worried I'm gonna die. Whoops! That was a surprise. I should talk to that person, but we didn't. That was woo! Surprise! Hello. Hey now, Wanderer. Sweet moves. Do you want to go back up? Heck yeah! Remember, the hint is thumb. Cool. Oh! So my question that I have is, can I go back other ways? Like, I just want to know if I can go all the way down and around, because there was that whole other place I didn't get to go to. This way. Look, I just want to see. Oh, hello. Looks like a giant crab monster. I guess the monster died. I can sing to it. Dear crab, don't be dead. Don't be dead. Be alive. Monster, be alive. I'm a little worried. Monster? Are you okay? You really don't look okay. You look really not okay. Monster? Monster? I know exactly what killed it. It's haha. Well, you think actually it's what? I see you, Pastel. I think I've got to go back up and around, yeah? I think so. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to get murdered or anything like that. We're backing up and we're over. I wonder who did it. Do not crush the bard. I will try not to crush the bard, but the bard is a little crushable. They're kind of adorable. Let's go. Woo. Oh, I missed that one. That was sad. I missed one. I'm the worst ever. Oh, I missed another one. Whoop. Oh, I missed another one. Oh, I think that was a much worse score. That was a much worse score. Rissa! Hello, Mask. I've been wandering this ocean. Feels beautiful to get lost. I like not knowing where I am. But there's one island in particular. Well, maybe I won't say too much about it. Some things are best discovered yourself. Anyway, did you want to go back up? No. Cool. I'm gonna dance for you. Your mask voice sounds like a certain character from a game that's the exact opposite of this one. I'm wandering this ocean and there's this like one island I've found, and well, maybe I won't say too much about it. Some things are best discovered yourself. Anyway, did you want to go back up? No. Cool. I have 2 dances. That's it. I think we go, because I got it. I think we got it. Hello. You're alive. Are you alive? Yeah. I found the tear. Really? I think. So you escaped the clutches of the monster. Actually, I think it was dead when we got here. Well, that's impossible. Unless someone or something was here already. The thing I got doesn't look like a tear either. Then you may just have a piece. A classic case of multi-step heroic quests. I have no idea where the rest would be. Oh, good night, Crit Twitch. We're leaving our stream in about 8 minutes or so. But thank you for being here, Crit Twitch. I almost got all smushed. Your classic case. Night, Crit. Crit, I may see you tomorrow for either Aether's Walkway or City of Light and Shadow. I have no idea where the rest would be, but it's out there somewhere. We got to we finished this whole island. Did you want to get back to the ship? Yeah. I wonder if you know any other adventures. Aether's Walkway is 1 p.m. over on Tales from the Grim. So I feel like we should just head down to the Turtle Shores. Right, I feel like that's where we go, because it's here. Might as well. So we have to go this way. I'm gonna head out too. I don't want to be the new party guest who hangs around. Have a great night. Thank you. We're gonna just get to a new island. The navigation is totally hilarious. Chromatic, I will see you tomorrow at City of Light and Shadow. Did you want to get back to this? No. No. So this one is harder but shorter. The mermaids have magic vocal cords and made magical inventions to use them. Such beautiful creatures they are. Ooh. So I feel like we've done so much. Like we hung out on a ship, then on the first island, and then we also went to a second island. And I feel like we did all of the things. Also, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just wandering around. Oh, hey, look, there's an arrow. I know. Oh, hey, look at this. This seems like a puzzle. I do like singing games. Okay, so we have a puzzle. We need to get. I wonder if we need to have oranges. Yeah, it's a music compilation lock, right? So let's try a. No, that wasn't it. Let's see. wonder. Well, let's see. We have, here's the thing. There's an arrow here. There's a down blue. And there's this purple there. So that's 2 of the arrows we saw. So we saw 2 arrows hanging out in the wild on our way here. And the question is, did we miss any of those arrows? Because I saw 3. Let's see if we see any more. So the first one I noticed was this purple one. Oh, yeah, and the one on the doorway, right? That sort of purple back. And then, oh, wait, where was it? That blue one. And then that one. So let's say purple, blue. Nice. 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 It's good. It's good. I like it. Also, there were all these other places that we could explore that we have not explored yet because we're going, you know, just... Oh, hello. Oh, I wonder if it's the same thing. No. Okay. So here's what I can tell you. I saw those things earlier, and it was that kind of funny stone that had like a blue on it and then a bird and a flower. So I think we might have actually needed to see what that was outside, perhaps. So, weird, funky stone, bird, flower. So I remember the weird, funky stone we passed. And it was... Oh yeah, I noticed the rock first, right? It was because it was so funny looking, right? It was such like a... Here are a bunch of flowers for different colors. But, Here, where was it? Because the stone was so, like, weird looking. Oh, hey, where did it go? Come on. You all saw this stone, right? We've just passed by it. It was like a whole thing. I didn't make it up. I did not make it up. It was so strange to me. Funky stone, where'd you go? Right there, see it? Isn't that a funky stone? Right, and so that's got a blue down there. I think I know the stone you refer to. You're saying, yeah, I did. Like I sang to it to see if it would pop up. Yeah, that one right there, because it's really strange looking. So we also need a bird, like a tropical bird and a flower. Huh. I'm just saying, the stone is really like weird looking in a way that makes me think, oh. So we need to find the bird and the flower. Okay, hello bird. I don't think you you're yellow. Yep. And now we need the flower, and I've seen flowers of a lot of different colors though. So, so that blue, the yellow, blue, yellow, and we can also probably brute force that last bit. Toucan burb. Because I remember we came across that patch of flowers, remember? We were there together, we laughed, we cried. But there were a bunch of different colors, those flowers. Yeah, it's that special flower shape. I'm gonna go back in. was that one, but we were... No. No. Stop it. Stop it. Nope. Because it was like one of those up there. Nope. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, he got it. I feel I've got another piece of the tier. Because I remember there was like, okay, there was like a bunch of different colors, but they were mostly in that, like, that spectrum. Yes. Yes. 1 a.m. And we have done 2 whole bits. We've done so much, everybody. These right here, right? They were all these ones. And it's this one here that wasn't changing color. That one. That's the one. That's the one. That one. So, why are we, like, we're just so, exciting right now? I was just staring at the sea. I got the other part of the tier. You don't say, well done, matey. Does this mean we can, go to the mermaids now? I think I just gotta show the fortune teller that there's no time to waste. Did you want to get back to the ship? Yeah. So I want to point out that we have been awesome. Here's the one last thing. There's a lost waterfall. What would happen if we went there? I'm just asking, what would happen if we went to the lost waterfall? Like, do you think that would be bad? Or do you think it would be not bad? Because I feel like we could just, like, go there and see what happened. Look, just on our way. So we have to go to the place first. Yes. That's Flicker last. Look, I actually think we've done a lot in today's session, especially considering me. That's all. Want to set sail? Nah. Yeah, the overseer's really cool, but the spirit realm sucks. I'm just saying hi. Ugh. Okay. Hello? Oh, Miriam. Look, I'm gonna just say hi to the... I'm gonna go and just speak to the fortune teller just for like a little moment. And then that'll be a really nice stopping point, I think. After we sort of chat with the fortune teller. So, I know why you're here. And listen, I get it. Hero stuff isn't for everyone. You did your best. No, wait. Especially in the cassette. I totally got the mermaid's tear. You, really? Is that even possible? See? That's purty. That's definitely it. So you can find the mermaids with this? Yes, I can. Here we go. I know, there are only 2 parts. Ooh. Can you lend me a hand? Like, try singing, maybe? There, seems interesting. I feel like this is like trying to tune a radio. There. We're trying to tune a radio, everybody. Let's all... Mim good. There. Hey, this reminds me of Mass Effect. When you're trying to find the on the planet.
Yes, I solved it. I'm totally marking it on your map, or whatever. And as payment, I'm keeping this jewel. This thing is worth a fortune. I'm gonna have myself a nice pre-apocalypse radio vacation now.
You can tune a radio, but you can't tune a fish.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. So, does this mean I'm a hero now?
I guess it might.
I'm a hero.
I'm gonna do another divination. On you this time. Let's see if you're really the hero foretold. Oh! Holy cow! There's no prophecy about you whatsoever.
Huh? None?
None whatsoever.
What does that mean?
I don't even know. Usually you at least see something. You're for sure not the hero foretold, but I guess you're not a hero? Destiny just has no expectations of you at all. Well, good luck with that.
All the foreshadowing.
World's still ending. I want to get out of here and to the beach. So time to scram, okay?
Nope, talking.
Who cares about being a hero anyways? It's not even that cool. Being a rad fortune teller, now that's cool. Life's what you make of it, and I'm about to make a mine full of beaches and chill. You should be like me and quit worrying. You planning to stick around much longer? Clock's ticking, world's ending. Go enjoy yourself or something.
It worries me how many of the islands all shake like a volcano or earthquake. Yeah, that does seem somewhat disconcerting. So y'all, I think we should just take this moment to appreciate how, I just want to see if I can say hi to anybody. Just before we go back to the ship, I just want to... Hey, Bernie.
May you find peace and joy on your travels across the sea. And if we're lucky, the mermaids.
Well, that's it. I'm going. That's it. I'm out of here. Ooh. It's time to make like a tree and get... Jer, I see you. We are going to have this moment to end our stream. Huh? What's that look on your face? Nothing? Well, I guess now we can find those mermaids, huh? Want to set sail? Yeah. And this is where I think we end our stream. Just... Right? Oh, wait. Well, Mermaid Hideaway, what about the Lost Waterfall? Huh. Hello? Where did everyone go? Hey, where did everyone go? Hello? Hey, wait. Where did everyone go? But, there are 3 options. What? Well, heck. Everyone's missing. Uh-oh. Aha! It's you. Did you tie up my friends? Yes. And I'm very sorry about that. But you see, I believe the reason my wife left me was my finances. And what I'm saying is, I'm poor. But I understand you now have a very valuable jewel. So you see, I had no choice but to sneak onto your ship, tie up your friends, and demand it as ransom. What a jerk! I agree! This bozo has no idea what he's in for. Woo! I'm gonna blast him. Whoa! Wait! Even if this guy's a jerk, we don't have to blast him. I'd honestly be okay with it at this point. Seriously, what a jerk. Ugh. I can see where this is going. Little Lala wants to save the day without hurting anyone. But that doesn't work in this situation. Some dudes just need to be blasted. Just give me a chance. Also, hey Lou, are you okay? Can't believe they let this fool get a drop on me. Listen, youngin', I got a stash of stuff in the mess hall for this kind of occasion. Go do this right now. Huh. But what's the stash? Are you listening? Mess hall means kitchen. Go get something there. All right. I pity the fool. All right, I'm going to the kitchen. Whoa, there's a bunch of stuff back here. I guess I'll take the sword, the gun, a cup of coffee. Because coffee is drugs. And, you know, that might work. Dirty scallywag. After all that coffee, the crew had a rough caffeine crash. He caught us napping. I'm still too tired for this. Ooh. Drugs solve the problem, what? I always knew Marcus was dirty, but not like this. You think you know a guy, and we were so close to finding the mermaids. If you're gonna do something, do it soon, matey. This is ridiculous. You are ridiculous. I'm totally gonna blast this jerk. What? No, don't do it. Ugh. Well, it's up to you, youngin'. Do this fool right. Okay. I don't know what his deal is. He's just standing there like he doesn't know what to do. This could be over so fast. I guess you could just give him the jewel too. I don't have it. Oh. Well, good luck with that then. Let me give you a copy. From far away, I thought you were bringing the jewel, but that's a cup of coffee. Are you offering it to me? Yes. Oh. Well, thank you. I have to say, I'm surprised at this gesture. You aren't going to give me the jewel, are you? I really don't have it. I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do. How will I ever win back my wife? She left without saying anything. I'm sure money was the reason she left. As a man of the sea, I'm no millionaire. But the sea was my first love. I can't give that up. This option's wholesome. He just feels very wholesome to me. Or she, they feel very wholesome to me. When was the last time you talked? The last time we talked, I said some things I regret. That might be why she left. I'm not sure what I'm doing here anymore. I'm going to remove myself from the situation. Thanks for the coffee. Oh, well. That guy was so gross. Thanks a million for dealing with that. I feel for the guy, I really do. Sounds like he's having a hard time. Still a jerk, though. Honestly, the others were getting punched and drinking the coffee. Oh, I don't... Yeah, I could have... If I drank the coffee, I would have freaked out, but I didn't want to go ham on him. I could really go for some coffee now.
Thank you, matey. Now we can finally set sail for the mermaids. Are you ready, kid?
Not yet.
Oh. Alrighty then. Well, just let me know.
I guess that worked. Good on you. What do you even need me for when you're so great? Can't believe the nerve of that guy. You asked me, he deserved a lot worse. But whatever. SpongeBob reference. Fun fact, drinking the coffee was supposed to be the only option, but the devs started thinking of different options. Oh, that's cool. I like multiple options.
Youngin', you really did it. I'm proud of you. Even if you were a total sissy.
But I'm, like, friendly.
For your accomplishment, I'll cook up something real good. And a lot at it. You better eat it. I ain't like being out here in the sun. Being in the mess hall just feels right, you dig? I'd be happy living out my whole life on this boat.
I suppose that means we get to go to the...
Are you ready, kid?
Yes. We're going to go to the island and then we're going to stop. That's it. We're going to go to the mermaid hideaway. And then we're going to disembark. And that's it. Oh, our captain. That's it. We're going to go. No, we're done. This is it.
We're finally so close. If you don't mind if I come with you, we don't know what we'll find here. They could have been imprisoned by a great beast of the sea. Or worse. But what's really terrifying, the idea of seeing her again. It's making me heart tear itself apart.
No, it's cool. We're good. That's it. It's fine. Boom. Just like that. That's it. We're gonna go. We're gonna go and somehow exit the game. I don't even know. Come on. I always have a hard time exiting this game. It never works out for me, but it's fine. Here we go. I'm gonna exit the game. Yes. All right. So, y'all, hey, that was me. This was our first late trooper late night. Oh, wait, I should do it like you know, like this. Hey everyone, it's Trooper Late Night, and it's been great having you here. I really appreciate having you all visiting and spending some time with us here in the Trooper Late Night. I hope you've had a good evening like I have, and just be good, be kind to each other as you drive on out there in the late night. That's because I want the WKRP vibes is what I want. Yeah, the name game helped all those puzzles. It was good. So all right. So you're like, what's happening? All right. So let me tell you what's going on. Trooper SJP, of course. I want to thank you all for being here. This is the next up. Ness Lessman. This was stream 4 of 8 for this week. This week and next week are kind of heavy stream days for me, but it's cool. What is up next? Tomorrow, 1 p.m. at Tales from the Grim will be Aether's Walkway, which is a really cool cyberpunk game using the Cypher system jammed by White Rabbit Alice, and it's super fun, and I'm playing a dystopian in real life streamer is who I'm playing. And then Friday night at 7 p.m. on this channel, Trooper SJP, we've got City of Light and Shadow. This should be episode 11. Episode 11. Yes. That's it. 1 p.m. Eastern time, Coldrake. 1 p.m. Eastern. And then, thank you for reminding me. 7 p.m. Eastern will be City of Light and Shadow, episode 11. And all of our team is back together, and we will see where they go from there. And then we have... What else am I doing? Oh, on Saturday at noon will be here on this channel will be me playing PS4 Saturdays, and I'm playing the Outer Worlds. We'll do some Outer Worlds, and we will see if I can get some banjo in for that Saturday, see if I can play. I've not had a practice time yet, but I'm hoping we can do it. And then Sunday, I also have one more stream on Sunday, and that is Sunday, 1 p.m. Tales from the Grim is the third and final part of Seraphim Station, which is a Capers Off-World little mini-series, little three-parter. And I am playing Valiant, an Eglon who's a peacock, and I finally got my costume, and it took a long time because, you know, the post is what it is. So if you want to see me in my peacock birdman feather costume for the very final episode, that's what we got going on. Do I have a different RPG Saturday? No, it should just be our video games on Saturday, right? Yes. I feel like that's the answer. I had 2 things on Wednesday, 2 things on Thursday, 2 things on Friday, 1 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. I believe that's it. Let me make sure. I'm looking. Yeah, no, that should be right. And then next week is going to be a bunch of excitement, although not all of it will be on stream. Some of it will be off stream. And we've got that's it. That's my stuff. So I will say, if you like all the business, you can give a follow, which is, I think, over that way. I'm pretty sure. Over there. No, I think it's over there. I think it's that way, actually. I think. And if you like to give a... yes, that is correct. Saturday was one of the Good Society games that ended. So that was just a little 2-shot on Saturday, and that's done. So I'm back on... Thank you, Jer. I'm back on the Outer Worlds, and you and I, Rissa, are on for Tuesday. That is a thing that we're doing that is not streamed. We've got to but you know, it does presage things to come. I'm hoping I get to go and do all of my sort of prep work for that on a Monday. And oh, right. So if you want, you can follow me at Academic Foxhole on Twitter. We have the archive of all of our shows on YouTube at Trooper SJP. I don't think I put up the last Outer Worlds. I have to do that. And and then we have got a Discord. You can come and join us. Our Discord's full of friendly, happy people holding hands, shiny, happy people holding hands. And then I also have a Patreon, which is at Academic Foxhole, and that is to help support Academic Foxhole RPGs. So to pay for the cast, and because for like an RPG show, I pay for the theme song, which is money, and also the overlay, which is done by Frithio, and then I pay the cast as well for every episode. I am paying them criminally less than they should be paid, but it is fine, and any kind of support on Patreon or through tips and bits is helpful because it helps go and pay them. And you know, I remember finding on YouTube. Yes, thank you, Pastel. Also, Pastel, thanks for being here. I love it when all the folks are here. Which is more helpful in the long run, paid Twitch sub or Patreon? Either one, really. It's fine. Either one. They do, I mean, in my mind, the Patreon is specifically for the RPGs, and that's what that's fair for. And the Twitch sub is, I also put that money towards RPGs, but I also might, for example, it'll help get the camera when I'm going to get an exciting new fancy camera. So I try to like just put it in my mind in different spaces, but either one is fine. It doesn't matter. Although I think technically either one. I think technically Patreon might be better. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because subs here unlock emotes, which is exciting. I think I get a larger percentage from Patreon, but you know, whatever people want to do, it's fine with me. So I'm going to bed because I'm going to see you all in less than 12 hours. I'm going to see you all. No, today's Thursday. I will see you tomorrow in about 12 hours. Yeah. Less than 12 hours. Less than 12 hours. I'm going to see you at 1 o'clock tomorrow at Tales from the Grim. Take care of yourselves, and I will catch you on the flip side. Y'all are the best. Bye, everybody.